Oh, good morning, guys. Swerve again. Here with my pal Gucci.
How you doing, baby?
Yeah. New travel tip for you guys today. Mwah. Okay, so today's travel tip, we're going to focus on destinations, flight destinations. Many people think specifically about the place that they want to go when purchasing flights, but sometimes it does pay off not to fly directly to the city that you want to go to. Sometimes it's actually cheaper to go to other cities that are nearby to your final destination. Choosing a destination that may not be your actual final destination, but close enough that you can find reliable transportation that is cheap to get you to where you want to go may be worth checking out, because you can find tickets that will be a lot cheaper. We're going to look at some examples of that today. Okay, so for today's example, we'll be looking at my flight pattern of wanting to go to Philadelphia. My parents live outside of the Philadelphia area, so I would normally want to fly into the Philadelphia airport coming from LA, and we'll fly out on February 24th of 2015, one way. So when I click search, we can see that there can be quite a few flights going. Now, I will have to make one stop, but the ticket price is still fairly cheap, $162 with Spirit Airlines. I do not recommend Spirit Airlines. They are terrible. So if I wanted to skip that 9-hour flight and go to the next one, it would be Southwest, which is pretty all right. They're not bad. And it would only be a 6-hour flight, 6-hour, 40-minute flight with one stop. And that price would be $218. Now we're going to change the search and see what would happen, or how much the ticket price would be is if we're flying to New York, which is only about an hour and a half to 2 hours away from Philadelphia. So same date, same conditions, and here we find a flight with JetBlue for $147. And that's nonstop for 5 hours and 15 minutes. So in this case, I could either save $50, or if I really wanted to tough it out with Spirit Airlines, I could save about $20 or less flying with them. So it wouldn't really be that big of a difference, but that is still cash in your pocket that you can save. Now, the transportation going from JFK in New York to Philadelphia or to Trenton or wherever I have would probably total around $20 or so. And I've done this before because I flew back from Rome to New York instead of flying directly to Philadelphia. So $25 is the transportation fees that would have gone into it, that would go to it. So it's up to you to decide if the extra time and the transfer would be worth spending less money for these flights. Now, flying nationally inside the United States or inside a country is probably not the biggest leap, and you would want to fly directly towards your destination just for convenience. But looking outside the US, going to a different country, the prices can get a bit different. So we're going to look at London in the United Kingdom, of course, in the UK. Same date, flying to New York one way. And the time in flight that we get is about 8 hours for only $391. $391 going from the UK in London to New York. Now let's change the search again and look at going to Philadelphia again and try to fly directly there. And let's see how much that costs. Same date, same conditions, but the cheapest flight is $800, and that's 27 hours, 58 minutes with 2 stops. The next cheapest flight is $900, and 12 hours with one stop. Now, as you can see, that it would be highly beneficial for me to want to fly directly to New York and then take time to go home through an alternate route, which would save me a ton of money. It would save me more than half of my original ticket, if I go fly into New York versus flying into Philadelphia. You can see that this way of choosing your tickets and destinations can save you guys a ton of money if you just choose the proper destination and the right place to go. You can use this for any place that you go. In Europe, in the United States, in South America, there are always cheaper destinations. Now, you guys may be asking, how do I know which city is the best city to fly into, or which can I get the cheaper deals? And usually, I would say that for a rule of thumb, the most populated or biggest cities and most commercial cities with the biggest international airports are usually the ones that have the better options, because they have more airlines flying into them and they have more customers, and you'll have more options for flights. So I would say start with the big cities of your destinations and then try to look around there. Okay, guys, that was our tip of the week, our travel tip of the week. So remember, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. These tips will help you save a lot of money, and we got a lot more coming. Peace.